In this world, we have been left behind by the gods of Olympus. After defeating the great titans, Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, and the other gods have returned to their acropolis above, but not before making their mark. Now their children seek to prove themselves and survive against the dangerous world of mythical beasts, monsters, and worse. Welcome to Origins of Olympus.
So recently I created this absolutely awesome Tinker's Construct Cobalt pickaxe using the Tinker's Construct smeltery and system down here. And today, in the world of Origins of Olympus, I want to continue making great weapons. And I have a plan for today. I have something of extreme value that I actually want. Like, this is actually going to be huge, assuming that everything works out perfectly, because I want to create another weapon. I want to create something pretty powerful. But to begin, let's throw some manulin and we'll throw some gold into our smeltery. And what we're going to be creating is called a cleaver. This huge weapon here, it's a heavy offensive weapon. So we're going to need a tough tool rod, a large sword blade, a large plate, and another tough tool rod. So we're going to head over here. We're going to make a tough tool rod. We're going to need to make a large sword blade. And we're going to need to create what else is necessary to create this. We're going to need to make one of the creeper base large plates. Okay. And we're going to get started here. We're going to start by making this. And we're going to be making a bunch of different Tinker's Construct tools because, quite frankly, we need to get more powerful tools, more powerful weapons, etc. And this is the way to go about doing that. So we're going to start by creating a more powerful cleaver right now. Like, pretty much like forging our own more powerful weapon. It's just the right approach. All right, so to begin, we're going to use manulin on the sword blade. Why? Because it's incredibly powerful, and we got that from a spider boss that we ended up defeating from camp. So we should be able to, you know, take this here, and this is going to be the most strong metal that we currently have access to, and one of the strongest metals in all of Olympus. So that is worth doing. Here, we got to wait for it to cool. It takes a little bit, clearly, as you can see, but it is well worth it. It is one of the more powerful of the options. So as soon as this cools, which it's taken a really long time, in the meantime, though, we can head on up here. We can grab some stuff that we're going to need. We're going to need quartz. Now, we're going to need a lot of quartz. So let's go ahead and take this and let's just make quartz blocks, because quartz is how you get sharpness on your weapons using Tinker's Construct. And that is definitely a priority that I want to have, is the quartz. So we got that right there, the manulin blade. We're going to make the whole thing out of manulin, I believe, is going to be the right approach here. Just because we want to make like pretty much the most powerful one we can possibly make. So we're going to need that. And it would be nice if we had multiple of the faucets, but sadly we don't right now. I mean, eventually we might have to fix up this here. I also did a little work down here. You know, I added these seared bricks on the wall and a nice little carpet up there just to, you know, really make the place come together a little more. I feel like it could definitely help us out in the long run. It just looks nicer as well. You know, that's always a priority. Like, things have got to look nice for me, okay? So there's that. And now we need to make 2 of these tough rods. And let's go ahead and throw this in there. We can go ahead and put this pattern and that pattern in there. We're working on upping our pattern collection. We don't have all the patterns yet in gold, because, you know, we are just getting started. Like, we've only made this cobalt pickaxe so far. But now we're about to make this weapon here. And we're also going to create some other things potentially, because we are going to need other stuff. But this weapon here is going to be a priority, like, to begin, because, like, we just want a stronger weapon in addition to Mercury and Midnight. Like, those are going to come in handy, but I want other powerful things as well. So that is that. And right there, it's already doing 18 attack damage. So these do 12. But as you can see, it's a little bit slower, but it does a lot of damage so far. And we're going to go ahead and increase that quantity of damage very, very quickly here. As you can see, it's now at its sharpest quantity, and it does 23 attack damage. So this is quite possibly one of the strongest weapons in all of Olympus. And it's actually going to go ahead and replace our daily use of Midnight. We're going to go ahead and throw Midnight into there because we don't need to use both Midnight and Mercury at all times. We also have this Diabolical Wand. I'm not sure, like, should I try putting a spell on that? Like, is that what we want to try next? I'm not really sure. But, like, we could maybe put a spell on it, but I don't know what kind of spell we should even try to put. Next, we're going to make an axe. It's very, very basic, but we need one. So we're just going to go ahead and make one of those. Like a cobalt axe would be nice. So cobalt, and then the rest we're just going to make out of iron, and that's going to be our axe. So we're going to get to work on that. Also, I'm going to head up here quickly. I'm going to grab a diamond and a bunch of redstone, because the diamond will give us more durability, which we definitely want. And throw this quartz back in here, and then redstone will help us just, you know, increase the mining speed. So overall, we're gonna make a pretty handy dandy axe. We don't need any of the lapis like we put on the cobalt pickaxes. We're not looking for fortune. Like, that's not really a priority here. I don't particularly care about getting the fortune effect on my axe. There's just no need to. Like, the trees are not going to give me a fortune effect, so it's kind of just a waste to do that. But we're gonna go over here and we're just gonna make a hatchet just very quickly like that. Very simple. There's our hatchet. We're gonna go ahead and throw a diamond on there, and then we're gonna throw some redstone and do something like that. And now let's take a little look, and we're gonna quickly compare the speeds of these axes. Now, I don't know which one's faster. I will be honest, I really don't. But I do know which one we're gonna end up keeping using, which is the cobalt one, just because it's easier to repair. And then in addition to that, it also has this effect where the longer you've been mining, like consistently basically, just the more speed that this thing will pick up. So this is with the axe, and this axe has efficiency 4, and that is it on it. So it's decent. And then this is with the cobalt one. So the cobalt one is clearly faster to use. So we're gonna go ahead and just get rid of our axe right there. We don't need it at all. It's just not required. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and just further our tool collection and actually go ahead and create ourselves a little bit of a shovel. While we're down there, we might as well go ahead and make our shovel. And then obviously there's other tinker stuff that we may want to make, but we can always make that in the future, because for now these are kind of like the main things we need. So these are like our main priorities, and then from there it's kind of just, I don't know, seeing where we want to go from here. Like, after we have these tools, like, what should be our next mission? Like, what do we focus on after this? That's what we're going to need to figure out. So that's going to be made out of iron, as is the binding. Those two become out of iron, and then this is going to be made out of cobalt right here. And we actually don't have enough material right here. We only have one cobalt ingot in there. We need 2. So we're going to go ahead and head up here. We're just going to grab a little bit of our cobalt, because we do have that inside of our transmutation table. And we're going to go ahead and throw that right on in to our smeltery. So let's just pop that in there, wait for it to melt up. It's going to take a little bit, which isn't the best. I mean, I wish we didn't have to wait. And while we're at it, maybe we should just throw some more metals in there just so we have them, you know? So we don't really have to wait as long. So let's throw like half a stack of that. We'll throw half a stack of, actually we're not going to throw any ardite in there. We don't really need the ardite right now. We're going to throw some manual in there just so we have it. We'll do some gold as well, just because, again, it might as well be in there just for efficiency's sake. That way in the future, if we ever do need to come back and make some more tools, we can do it with ease. And we gotta wait for this one here. It's almost done melting. I guess we can start the melting process, but we're only halfway there on the cast. So we need that to finish melting, and we need it to finish melting fast. We're also doing pretty good on lava so far, so that's a good thing that we don't have to worry about. We also may in the future want to create some more tools down here, such as like the hammer is pretty helpful. We could always create like different things as well. We can make different swords if we want to, a frying pan, a battle sign, different bows and arrows, shurikens, bolts. We can make a matok, like lumber axes. There's just a lot of different options that we can make in the future, but I don't know what we need to make right now. But I think we're going to be good on tinkers once we're done with this shovel right here. So let's go ahead and grab that shovel head as soon as it's done melting. There we go. Let's throw our bindings in there, and let's get right to work on making our shovel. So that that, and there we go. Shovel has been made. Throw a diamond on it, and just do this. I don't want any of the lapis like I did on the pickaxe again, because there's no real benefit to having that. And let's just compare the two here. But I can already confidently say that the faster one is probably going to be the cobalt one. And to be fair, this shovel does not currently have any enchants, so let's go ahead and just quickly plop some enchants on it just for science's sake. Now, I can't control the efficiency this is going to get, or even if it's going to get efficiency. Oh, okay, it didn't get efficiency. Well, whatever. That was kind of a waste of enchantment levels, but all good. So let's go ahead here and do just like that. That's that. And then this is the other one. So clearly the cobalt is way faster and the better approach. Another thing that we need to quickly do here is my diamond helmet broke a while back, and it used to be enchanted, but it broke. So I need to put new enchants on this and hope we get some good stuff. So we're going to enchant 2 different helmets, and we're going to see which one we get that's like better, essentially. We're going to see which one of these is quite better. So let's see. The first one, protection 3. Oh, that's pretty bad. Unbreaking 3. Neither of those are all that great. We can go ahead and do another 2 helmets. So let's go ahead and try another 2 helmets and just see if we can get something better than just protection 3. Like, I feel like we deserve a little better than that. Protection 4. Okay, that was good. Okay, that's our new helmet. Protection 4, Aqua Affinity, Unbreaking 3, and Respiration. That's quite nice, actually. I'm not going to lie. That is quite successful. But today, we did a lot of gearing up with Tinker's Construct here. Like, we literally are just gearing up. And at some point, we might even end up swapping our armor out of diamond armor. But I'm not sure what we should do next. Like, do we want to start, you know, trying to learn the magic wands? Like, should we get into spells, maybe? Like, learn some magic? I don't really know. We'll have to see what the next thing is, but I think we finished gearing up using Tinker's Construct for now, and you know, maybe we'll make some better tools in the future, but for now these will suffice quite nicely.